1-2, 1-2, 1-2. So, first of all, then, how satisfied are you with that victory?
Yeah, it was a tough game, to be fair to them. They started off really well, so we want to make it difficult for all teams coming here, and we know what we're about, so it's just proving it to other teams that come here. It's not going to be an easy game for them.
What did it take for Sheffield United to kind of rediscover their composure?
I think it's just confidence and self-belief, because when you look at our squad, people on the bench, the lads that are injured, we're in a good place, and it's just having that belief and moving forwards and playing the way we want to play. And I feel like we had glimpses of that today and at the weekend.
Particularly, perhaps, if I can say, maybe towards the end of the game, then there was some excellent football played there.
Definitely, and I don't think it should take for a man to get sent off for us to play like that. We've got some great players in this squad, and it's a privilege to play with them. But I think personally, I need to carry on from what I did tonight, and some of the lads need to do the same, and we believe we can do that.
However, not too often in football does the left wing back meet across from the right centre half to knock one in.
Yeah, it's not often, but I feel like through the years it's been their main thing with this formation. You know, it's either Bashi or Jack at the time overlapping, and then from the other side, the other fullback's getting the goal. But I've seen enough of it now. I know what he's going to do in that position. I think everyone can see what he brings to the team, and I've got confidence, so I get in the box in the right areas and pick and choose when I can. And tonight was my night, lucky enough.
How pleasing was it, to get your first Sheffield United goal?
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Yeah, it's a nice moment for me. It was topped off with the 3 points, which was the most important thing.
Is that something you would like to further add to your game?
Definitely. I scored 1 goal last season. Funny enough, Maka pulled me before the game in the warm-up and said, how many goals did I score last season? And we had a quick conversation on the pitch, and he says he wants more from me in that final third, so long may it continue.
What's kind of the plan for you now? You had a great time last season down at Nottingham Forest. There was a lot of will he, won't he, what will the future hold kind of thing. But in your mind's eye, what's the plan?
Just to block the noise from the outside. I'm a Sheffield United player and do the same again. Got promoted last year, I want to do it again this year. There's no better feeling than getting promoted. And like I said, the squad's good enough to do it, so why not? That's what we're looking at. We were close, obviously, last year. And I don't feel like we've started off terribly. You look at the table at the moment, we're in a good place, but we need to carry on.
What did you learn about your game and developing your game whilst down at Forest last year?
With it being the same formation, playing wing back, there's still slight changes. I think there's more demand in this formation, and the gaffer's put that on me. It's a bit of a wake-up call for me, I can't lie. But he's told me I'm going to get the opportunities, but it's up to me to take them. So tonight's a good benchmark for me, but I need to maintain that. Yeah, you do have that opportunity now for at least the next few weeks while Ender Stevens is injured. Yeah, definitely. It's healthy competition. Obviously Reece as well, he's been fantastic left side centre half, so we'll push each other. Everyone wants that shirt, but as long as we're winning, that's the most important thing, but we all want to play at the end of the day, yeah.
How important is it that, well, hopefully clearly no injuries, but you have a settled kind of season now, and in 10 months' time we're talking about 50-odd appearances under the belt?
Yeah, that would be the most ideal thing, but like I said, I've played 3 games in 6 days. I'm 25, but I am tired tonight, and it's always going to be next man up. You've got to stay ready. Like I said before, you never know when your chance is going to come, so you've got to keep that shirt for as long as possible.
It's interesting with this group, isn't it? And we're talking about it with the manager. Yeah, you can look at the bench when in previous seasons maybe you couldn't, and see a real good player to come on that can affect the game.
It's massive. I mean, you look at Reeder, Ollie Mack tonight, Flecky came on, the big names in this league, and as an opposition you're thinking, you don't really want any part of it. Ollie Mack's coming on, doing the nitty-gritty stuff for us, nearly scoring. Reeder showed his qualities. It's a great asset for us to have coming off the bench, so everyone needs to stay ready and be called upon.
A lot of people would have thought Sheffield United would be reasonably well backed for at least a place in the playoffs. I wonder if the belief within the squad is to maybe go better than that.
Yeah, to be fair, obviously we have a quick look at the table, but we take it game by game. Like Blackburn have lost tonight, so we're going into that game full of confidence, and we're just going to take it game by game, but we want to make it a real fortress at home and then try and pick up as many points as we can away from home as well.
It's interesting, and well, clearly you were playing your trade down in Nottingham last season, but interesting last season that this squad hasn't really been affected. There's no kind of hangover. They started the season with an all right performance down at Watford, but it's kind of built from there. There isn't any hangover to that.
I've not seen any signs of that. I've seen it as motivation. obviously coming in from the other end, and I've come in, it's blown me away how ready the boys were from the first day we were back in. Hecky's put the marker down, and the lads are just going to follow. We've got great leaders in this squad, and it's not hard to follow because there's some top players in this team, and we all know what the end goal is, and we believe we can reach that.